with the Royal Shakespeare Company in England, which puts on Shakespeare's plays every year in Stratford-on-Avon, where he was born. And we have a great company there. And I work there on the actors, their voices, and how they speak the text. Because speaking Shakespeare is quite a skill for the actor, because we don't want to hear it spoken in an old-fashioned sung kind of voice like that. We want to hear Shakespeare spoken as if it is being done now, and yet we need to hear, the audience needs to hear the richness of the language and the extravagance of the imagery which Shakespeare uses to take us into very deep parts of the character and the text, and which speak to us now. The great thing about Shakespeare is he does speak to us now, both politically and on a personal level, and that's what makes him always so popular in many, many countries and many languages. Now, in 1995, the British Council asked me to come and do a workshop in Rio, mainly for the actors in Rio, the professional actors in the company. And I did that, and it was great. And one of the people who came to watch my workshop was Cicely Berry, who runs this group, this wonderful group up in the hills called Morro. And we got talking, and I went up and met the group in the hills, and I just thought they were great. And so ever since, every year, I've been coming back to work with them, to do the work on text and Shakespeare, as I do with the company, with our own company, the Royal Shakespeare Company. And it has always been a really great experience. And I think that Nostomoro does some really wonderful work, in the sense that the actors really work hard on their own technical skills, on breathing, on voice, and on how they speak the text, and yet they enter into the stories with great passion. And I think it's a really excellent company, so good that the RSC really backs them up in any way they can. And they brought, 3 or 4 years ago, they brought Two Gentlemen of Verona, the play that they produced in Rio and were playing in Rio. They brought it over to Stratford-on-Avon and played it in one of our theatres. And it was a huge success. It was really good. And we as a company feel that they're an important company. They do important work in Brazil, and we support them in every way we can. And I hope they will be bringing another play over in the next year. I think the group is wonderful in that the people who join the group come from very disadvantaged backgrounds and have very little education behind them. But when they come into this group, they get so excited and so committed to the work that they really work on the skills of an actor, that an actor needs in order to produce the best work possible. They work on their voices, breathing, relaxation, projecting their voices so that everybody can hear it, and really finding the quality of the language, the textures of the language, which are so important in Shakespeare. I mean, Shakespeare, I've worked in many languages on Shakespeare because he's translated all over the world. And it's extraordinary how wonderful the translations often are. They're usually done by really ace poets. And the people in Nostomoro really love this language and really give themselves to it and make it sound great.